Hi everyone, it's Chris. Welcome to my tea party today. And I thought, why not have a tea party? I haven't had a tea party in such a long time. So I have three little teacups to choose from today. Number one, number two, or number three. Some charms in there for you. I've also got the tea leaf reading cards, the chocolate reading cards, and my favourite, my little teacup and tea party cards that I made myself. I had printed. So let's pour a cup of tea, and then afterwards we can have a nice little cake or a piece of fruit. So let's pour a cup of tea and get started to get the energy flowing. It's always time for tea. Always time for tea. So 1, 2 or 3, you can choose whichever combination you want. 1, 2 or 3. Anything that you like, it's your reading. We don't stand on ceremony here except for the tea ceremony. So have a choice and I'll get to those readings very soon. Okay, number 1. If you chose this little teacup, let's have a look and see what the energy is around you at the moment, and then we'll go into your charms and your cards. So the energy around you at the moment, what might be happening for you? What is the emphasis at the moment? We are all energy. We all put out our own vibes. I can pick up on those because they're like public property. And you're here giving me permission, of course, to delve into your aura, see what energy is around you at the moment. So let's have a look. Lovely. And it's mentioning love. Love coming through for you. And that could be self-love, it could be love of family, it could be love of friends, it could be love of a lover. Whatever's suitable for you in regards to what you love at the moment is coming through here as well. What sets your heart aflame, what inspires you, what do you love at the moment? There's more of that coming through for you. So something about love, something about just feeling right about something. What do the tea leaves say? There's quite a few tea leaves, so bear with me while I shuffle them, because there's a lot. Might divide it into 3 piles actually and shuffle them that way. Card number 1, Lion. Card number 2, Haystack. Card number 3, Throne. Mind, body, soul. Sort of comes through here as well with these 3 cards. So mind, body, soul, the Lion. Time to act. Haystack. Let me read that. Karma. You will reap what you have sown. And the Throne. Position of authority. So it's time to act. And it's connecting with something that you love at the moment. So if you're thinking about something that you want to approach, or you just really love it so much you want it in your life, it's now time to act on it, to take the initiative to act on something that's really important to you, to make the first move perhaps even. So if you're waiting for someone else to make the move, they may or may not do that for you. But if you really want something that you love and you're really willing to bring it into your life, act on it. Have the courage, have the strength and determination to make it part of your life, then go for it. You reap what you sow. How can we interpret this one? This is very interesting because people say that all the time, don't they? You reap what you sow. So what effort you put in, you will receive the goodness of that. So go in it with an open mind, an open heart, honesty, integrity. If you make it happen because it's the right thing to do, it's going to harm no one, but you will receive what it is that you want, what other people will benefit from, then go for it. That's what I'm thinking is coming through here. So if your intention is good, your intention is to harm no one, but to spread that love, to bring that love into your life and perhaps to somebody else, then go for it. Don't worry about so much about the general population, because if you're doing the right thing, I think you're headed in the right direction. So that's what that one means to me. And the throne, the position of authority. Looks like how would I put this one in regards to love? Someone looks up to you. Someone inspires to be you. Someone just appreciates you for who you are and the strength and determination that you have. So someone is definitely looking up to you. Someone admires you and puts you in a position of the best that they can aspire to. Does that make sense? So someone's really admiring your strength, your determination, your honesty and your integrity. And they haven't put you on a pedestal, but they have put you in a place of authority, a place of, yes, this is what I aspire to be, who I aspire to be. So there is someone who admires you. And how do you feel about that? How do you approach them? Hopefully with integrity and love and open and honesty, and with strength and determination to see something through. So something is really approaching you, and you are in the position now of accepting it. Let's have a look at your chocolate. Look at your chocolate. What's coming through? Oh, my favourite, peppermint. New beginnings. New beginnings. Peppermint. Oh, I love peppermint. It puts that, it's cool, it's calming, it gives you a bit of a zest. Peppermint is just sort of, it's a plant, of course, peppermint plant. And it grows in profusion. So it's like something is growing very, very quickly. And to catch up with it, you need to be very quick and pounce on it. So there's something definitely about to happen for you. Be ready for it. But also too, that was my interpretation of peppermint. This is the card's interpretation of peppermint. I'll read it for you. Just bear with me. Peppermint chocolate. A fresh new start is on the horizon. You can almost taste the potential. A time approaches that will see the seeds planted in the past burst forth with new growth. The groundwork is done. You believe in yourself. Sit back and let the universe take care of things. You are ready to transform. Say goodbye to things that once held you back. Relax and enjoy the fresh taste of success promised for the next chapter of your life. Ooh. And an affirmation for you, a mantra. My life is fresh with the new and exciting opportunities presenting themselves to me all the time. I am ready to embrace it with two hands and welcome all new beginnings. Perfect. Just perfect. I like that. The fresh zest of peppermint inspires and enthusiasm comes with that, doesn't it? And if you're feeling really positive about something that you want in your life, go for it. Go for it. Now you have your little teacup with a few charms in it. Let's find out what they mean, shall we? Just going to bring over your tray so I can have a look at them. And then I'm going to take that back here so I can show you what they are. Oh, you have Archangel Michael's sword. Powerful protection here. Cutting through any illusions, cutting old ties that no longer matter. Archangel Michael is used a lot for cutting unwanted cords and things like that. I did do a cord meditation. I might do another one. Cord cutting. But it's also a very powerful sign of protection. That things are happening the way they're meant to be and you are protected in everything that you do. You have an eraser. It's a bit grubby, but you can see that it's an eraser, and it sort of helps you to erase the past, to erase things that are no longer important to you. You can't erase the past as per se, but you can decide to let go of things, and this eraser will help you do that. You have the heart chakra button. Perfect for opening up the heart chakra, opening up the potential. It's also green too, to match with the peppermint. It's opening up the heart chakra and allowing that love to infuse you. The key to open doors and opportunities, and it's the golden key as well. Perfect for opening up new opportunities, new beginnings. You find the door, this key will open it. It will open any door that you wish to open. Any opportunity that you wish to open. Looks like temporary travel or a temporary relocation with a little caravan. So it's only temporary, but it could be a road trip as well. Or a relocation to a new home, a new place of being. As with all things, we need to compromise. So this is like a win-win situation. So both of you, or the whole party, however many people are influenced by this decision of yours or this situation that you're facing or want to produce, it means to compromise. So everyone is neither up nor down. They are balanced and equal. It's fun too on a seesaw, isn't it? You have the open heart, and you can pin it so you can obtain it. An open heart that you can obtain and keep. The bird of happiness, the dove of peace, harmony, new beginnings. And speaking of new beginnings, you have the little duck. Spring has sprung here in Australia. It's almost the end of winter, the beginning of spring. It's only a few more days away until spring. So here's a little duck to introduce brand new beginnings. So hopefully that was interesting for you. Number 1, now you can choose a cake that you would like to have. I shan't choose it for you because I don't know what your taste buds are telling you at the moment, but you can choose yourself a little cake. So thank you. Number 1. Number 2, if you chose this little teacup, let's find out what might be happening for you. and your reading at the moment. See what's happening for you. The energy around you. The energy around you, let's find out. The energy around number 2, please. Passion. Passion. What's stirring you at the moment? What lights and ignites within you? What are you feeling as though, wow, this is really going to grab me, and perhaps even take you so far afield that you're going to find yourself on a really important journey at the moment, whether or not it's a physical journey or a spiritual journey or emotional journey, an intellectual journey, somewhere far away. And this passion is going to lead you there. This is going to ignite your enthusiasm, and your ideas are going to be running hot. Running hot, I tell you. Can't get any hotter than that. Really, you can't. So let's find out perhaps what is possible for you. This is a huge deck, so I'm going to cut it into 3 and divide it that way. So the first deck I'm going to shuffle. For number 2, please. What's happening? What's going to set to ignite their passion? Make their enthusiasm run wild. It could be to do with someone else, or it could be just your own vision. There could be someone else along on the journey with you, at least partially. But I'm sensing this is for you, and something that you really want to do. So, what's your passion going to be leading you to? A ring. The camel. Camels are good for journeys. They used to use camels, didn't they? The tiger. So let's find out what that means for you personally. The ring, the camel, and the tiger. The ring, camel, the tiger. Okay, the ring is saying a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So a business connection perhaps, or a love connection, but a commitment to that. A contract is being made. Leases signed, agreements made and signed too. A commitment that's not easily broken, a commitment that's legally binding is coming through here. So what could that be for you? And you've got the camel, which means persevere and you will overcome problems. And the tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Ooh. So maybe you're taking a chance on this commitment. Or maybe it's not a chance at all. It's just something that you want to do, but you're not too sure how the outcome will be. So it may or may not be a marriage, as in a romantic marriage, but it could be a commitment of some sort. It could even be a commitment to, I don't know, a new job, or a new place of living where you're living. You may not have been in this area before. You may be taking on new responsibilities within this commitment, but it's certainly something for you to take a chance on. But the tiger is very ferocious, and the tiger knows exactly what it wants, and it does what it wants to do. So, but the camel came between them, didn't it? And the camel is perseverance, and you will overcome problems. So there could be a new boss coming through here. And, for example, or someone within outside the circle that you want to commit to, and perhaps they are a part of the contract, part of the commitment, and you have to get used to them, you have to understand them, you have to follow perhaps some new rules that you haven't thought of before, or something within that line anyway. Someone else is within this contract that you have to abide by or compromise with, consider in all possibilities. But the camel here is very persistent. The camel knows how to take care of itself. It's got a supply in its hump for all sorts of circumstances. So I think overall this commitment is going to be worth it. It may mean taking a risk. It may mean you need to consider other people or one person particularly perhaps that's part of this commitment. Once you make this commitment, this person is part of it. You can't get away from them. They are there and you need to accept them perhaps, or accept the situation that they bring into this commitment. It could be a marriage, it could be something to do with work or a new home, whatever's relevant to you at the moment. But hang in there, because this person will end up being an ally, and you'll be grateful for their input, you'll be grateful for their company, but it's like getting used to something brand new. But it's certainly going to be worth it, because passion has led you here. Passion will ignite. Passion will be the thing that holds everything together. Let's have a look at your chocolate. Oh, you have another tiger in there, in your charms. I can see it. This is like too, their raw is worse than their bite. So their bark is worse than their bite. They are probably just as confused or just as uncertain of the future as you are, but they need to be part of it for some reason. And I think they are like that because they are concerned, that they are worried. So allay their fears, allay their uncertainty, and that will smooth things out for you. Don't roar back at them the same that they are roaring to you. Take the higher ground, and I think it'd be worthwhile. Please don't roar back at them, because that would just set them on edge, and they'll say, I told you so, I knew this was going to happen. And you don't want that. You want to smooth the water, you want to keep them content, and it's not lessening your responsibility or adding to your responsibility. It's just sort of so you can come to a status quo. Yeah, please don't roll back at them, because they'll just set everybody's nerves on edge. You have hazelnut. Sophistication. Yeah, be sophisticated. Be the stronger, not less than or more than, but just show the maturity that I know you have, and the sophistication I know you have. You have the hazelnut. Let me read that one for you. That's your little blurb there. Let's find out what it means and what it indicates for you. It is time to start enjoying life. Spoil yourself a little. Expose yourself to the finer things that life has to offer. Take a metaphorical journey back to the golden olden days, where life offered an air of class, style and sophistication. Indulge yourself by taking the day off to watch an old romantic movie, to hire a vintage car, or temporarily dip your toe into the decadent world of self-indulgent obsession. Ooh, you have worked hard for your success, and now it's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labour. And your affirmation, I deserve the fruits of my labour. It's all going to be worth it. You're not compromising here. You're not just saying, hey, you know, okay, you win. You're not. You're saying, hey, how do we work this out together so we both have a good aspect for this situation. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope so. Let's have a look at your charms and see what else comes through with those. Here's your charms. I'm going to tip them out into your plate and take the plate with me and have a look. Be a little bit of aloof, I reckon. This is a good way to be sometimes. Be a little bit of aloof. So when you feel the niggling and you feel that you want to roar, back off a little bit and take the high road and be a little bit aloof. Just because cats are sophisticated. Cats believe they are entitled to what they have, what they own. But they are also very graceful. They know who they like and who they don't like. And sometimes they just back off and just go and find their own little space. So I'm thinking this is the time for you, when things are feeling a little bit niggly, find some space for yourself. Do something that you appreciate. It's not being selfish. It's just taking care of yourself. So take care of yourself as well in this situation. Because you are strong. You're just as strong as the other person, really. You're probably so much alike that it's scary. And you're both so scared of this situation. You're both thinking, oh my God, you're just like me. We're just like each other. So whoever this person is, you're so much alike that it's a bit scary sometimes, but please don't roar back at them. Have courage. You've got two cats here. Two cats. Both want what they need. Both want to be in charge. You both can't be in charge, but you can compromise. So whatever it is that you want, whatever commitments you want the same thing. You both have the same aspirations to be loved and happy within this commitment. But some person's outside, maybe a mother or a child comes through here as well. They're stating themselves, and a compromise is the way to go, I reckon. Especially when you come to the twins here. See, you're just so much alike. The twins come through here, the Gemini. They're back to back at the moment. Turn around and face each other and have a conversation. There's plane travel here, a long distance, such a long distance. It's a 4-engine plane, so it's an overseas connection here of some sort, a long distance. There's also too that the distance is going to be covered very quickly. It's the fastest way to travel from place to place when there's a long distance, so it's going to be happening very soon. Whatever's happening here, it's going to be happening very soon. But you have the 4-leaf clover. Good stuff. Good luck. Good prospects. Success. Make a wish. And you have a piece of someone's heart and they have yours. To you, my heart. To you, my heart. How adorable is that? So it's worth it, isn't it? Love is worth it. Even the little niggly bits are worth it. So choose yourself a little cake or a piece of fruit, whichever you want. And thank you. Number 2. Number 3. Let's have a look at yours, shall we? You already have a piece of chocolate in there. Yum. let's have a look at your energy and see what might be happening with my energy cards. It's time for tea. Everything goes better with a cup of tea. It's just like, you just take a teacup in your hand and you just take a sip and life just slows down beautifully. It just sort of, oh, it's like the load has lifted off your shoulders. And I think that's what you need at the moment. Just a bit of calmness, a bit of tender loving care. Take some time out for yourself, I think. It's coming through here as well, because something has stalled, I think. Does something feel stalled to you? As though you sort of don't know which way to go next. You have this brilliant idea, but you just don't know what to do with it, because it's sort of, I don't know, something's holding you back. I don't know if it's self-imposed or something that's happened outside of your control. But something has stalled. Let's find out perhaps what the energy is around you. Boundaries, yes. This is testing the boundaries. But you've also got a little bit of a spider web here, which indicates something within your charms as well, that I can see. So boundaries are holding you in, but they're not impossible to escape. Just break through the boundaries. You've got the spoon there, you can break through that, can't you? So there's something holding you back. I don't know whether it's self-imposed or something out of your control. And something that's holding you there, because that's what your charms are telling me. Okay, I'm going to give you the tea leaf cards now. Divide them up into 3 piles, and I'm going to shuffle each pile individually and then choose a card for you. The cards are just jumping around. They're not holding still for me. So there's a lot going on that you can't see yet, or there's a lot going on that you know about but you can't control for some reason. I think relax a little bit. Take your cup of tea, chill out just a tiny bit, because I think overall a clear mind produces so much more than a chaotic mind, or mind that's always thinking. So just calm your mind a little bit. You have Elephant. You have Wind Chimes. And you have Bread. Let's find out what that means for you, number 3. And then we'll have an idea of what's happening for you. Elephant, Wind Chimes, Bread. I'm going to take these back here so I can read them for you. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Wind Chimes. Peace and harmony. Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. So I think you have nothing to worry about. Things are definitely working out for you. You just stalled for a bit for whatever reason. The universe sometimes stalls us so we can receive what it is that we really need. Not necessarily what we want, but what we really need. And whatever other people are doing, whatever situation that has stalled you, it stalled you for a perfectly good reason. You may not understand that reason. You may think, why? But overall, it's for a very good reason, and maybe a blessing in disguise. So whatever stalled you, whatever boundaries have confined you, please do not hesitate to understand that it's all going to work out in the end. And perhaps it is a long journey, a mental journey that you have to go on. Maybe it's a physical journey, and travel plans have been stalled for some reason, or something else like that. Or you're just feeling as though, where to go from here? Know that you're going to be okay. and things are going to be working out well for you. So overall, those cards are indicating a very, very important time for you, but a very good time for you. Let's have a look at a chocolate. You're doing well. I think a period of stopping is not stopping per se. It's just a stepping stone to something else. And you may be led on a bit of a detour, but take it anyway, because there might be something you need to collect, or someone you need to collect along the way, or something is an experience is there waiting for you that you need to experience to make you stronger, to add to your reserve of knowledge or contentment. You know what I mean? So be prepared for maybe a detour, and you think, well, this is taking me a long way out, but there's something that's there that needs to be brought into your life for however long that might be. And the elephant never forgets, so it might be something that stirs your memories, something from the past that you need to revive perhaps, or just to remember, or someone from your past, or a place from your past that you need to visit. But it's all good. It's all for the higher good. It's all being predestined, sort of thing. So go with the flow. Trust your instincts. Oh, you have Turkish Delight. Means adventure. Talking about taking detours. You're going on an adventure. Let's have a look and see what it says, shall we? And then I'll read that for you. Turkish Delight. Your heightened sense of curiosity will find you in all kinds of situations, places, and mixing with ethnic or multicultural friends. Laughter and richness of life is what you are seeking right now. Ooh, prepare for foreign travel and fantasy. Your mind seeks new sources of stimulation as your journey takes you to depths of your soul you never knew existed. And your affirmation. I open my heart to new adventures, and with an open mind I seek new experiences. Ooh, let's have a look at your charms, shall we? Here they are. I'm going to take them over here so I can view them for you and show them to you. Ooh, you have a little cat. Brilliant idea is going to take you a long way. A brilliant idea will take you a long way. So seek new adventures, seek new ideas, and then pursue them. New idea comes to you, pursue it. You never know where it might take you. Peace. That's where it's going to lead. Peace and harmony. Just like the card said. This is the stalling that I was talking about. Something has stalled. I don't know what that is. It's certainly up to you to decide that, whatever's relevant to you. But something has stalled. But the thaw will come. A change in season is just a few days away. So spring will warm the air and warm the soil and melt whatever obstacles. It's a bit of a metaphor. And autumn will bring change. And autumn also clears because of the wind, and it rustles all the trees and it changes the leaves and they just sort of blow away. So it's a bit of a metaphor for a new change, and the thaw will happen. Chill out, relax. Even if you become an armchair traveller, just relax a little bit, chill out, and take time to organise a new path perhaps. You haven't stopped. It's just coming to a certain stage when you need to know what that stage is. So relax your mind, relax your body, and when you're relaxed, things make more sense. Then you have the moon, the sun, whatever that might represent to you. I think it might be the sun because it's got the colours here, hasn't it? So the sun does come out and warms things. It's only a half a sun at the moment. How come that? So it might be a moon. If it's the moon, it means knowing what's what. Don't be under any illusions. If it's the sun, it's brightness, it's the warmth, it's the vitality. But know what's what. Know all the details. So when you're chill and you're calm, you'll know exactly what that is. So calm down, because you've got a brand new opportunity coming through here. A fresh start, something. It could be fertility, but it's more likely a fertile idea that you can run with and take places. So if you have a brilliant idea, run with it. Take it, take full advantage of it. Treat yourself sweetly. Another little chocolate here. Treat yourself sweetly. That's the sweetness to your life. You have the embossed heart, and again it's got growth there. New beginnings, new chances of an emotional situation. Good luck. Good luck. Being happy with the choices you make. I'm just trying to work out what it says. Oh, it just says Ireland. So it is definitely good luck. A shamrock. Good luck. Luck of the Irish. I'm part Irish. Just a tiny little bit. I'm more Scottish than I thought. And the letter I. For me. Me, myself and I. Me, myself and I. So whatever it is, it's taking care of yourself and understanding that the next step is happening. It's just being stalled a little bit. Okay, so thank you. Number 3. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope that was helpful for you and that you enjoyed that little cup of tea and made relevance to you. So thank you very much, and until next time, so many blessings.